Hello again. Connor the contractor here, getting ready to work on the data usability assessment for my project in FUDSChem. Sometimes the core opts to lead this part of the process, but in this case, it's in the contract for me to do the first pass. First, I'll open up the project tracking to check the status of step B6 for my event. That's the core approving the validation. It needs to be marked complete before I can start the DUA. It looks like B6 is already marked complete, so I can get started. I'll do that by going to Tools, Data Usability Assessment. This first tab has the checklist questions that will guide me through my review. I know a lot of these reference FUDSChem reports, so I'll be ready to look at some of the options under Reports, Data Usability Assessment Reports. I'm also going to need other project documents and records. I've got the approved UFP QAP, field records, and historical records from the site. I'll go ahead and start filling out the checklist. I filled out and saved the checklist. The only questions I haven't answered yet are 14 and 16, since I haven't reviewed the qualifiers yet. The PDT will meet to discuss what to change X qualifiers to, and then I'll fill out those final questions.
Wow, Connor, that was a pretty good DUA meeting we just had. I'm really happy that we were able to get so much of the team together. Is now a good time to review our outputs and decisions from the meeting and finish up the DUA in FUDSChem?
Sure, sounds great, Carrie. Maybe we should start with those couple of X qualifiers. I believe the team determined that we needed to reject those, right?
That's right. We can change those to ours. And don't forget, with those rejected data plus the bottle that broke before it got to the laboratory, we didn't meet our completeness goals. We're going to need to go back and resample those points to fill in the gaps. We should make sure to document that in the Lessons Learned section of the DUA checklist.
Got it. I'll put that note in there right now.
Luckily, we did meet our sensitivity goals, but we wanted to include that report as part of our hard copy report, so we can go pull that up again and...
Great! After that meeting, Carrie and I were able to finish up the DUA checklist and change the X's to final qualifiers. Now, I'll screen my event for errors. It looks like I have some errors. I'll open up the error report to see what's going on here. Looks like my locations aren't migrated to eChem yet. I'll reach out to my Synectics point of contact to get their help in migrating locations. I had to make a few updates to locations for them to be acceptable quality, but that's done. Locations are migrated, and I'm ready to screen again. Looks like this time we're error-free. I'll certify the event and then get a copy of the DUA report saved and uploaded to the library. I'll go under Reports, Data Usability Assessment Reports, Data Usability Summary. This report is automatically populated by the data from the DUA, and it includes the checklist questions I answered at the end. I'll save this as a PDF and get it uploaded to the library. Here's my DUA report uploaded and with the metadata all filled out. I'll choose to send a notification to Carrie when I certify it, and my work here is done.
Hey everybody, this is Carrie. Connor finished his part on the DUA and I'm ready to review it and hopefully mark it approved and get this data submitted to eChem behind the core firewall. I pulled up Connor's DUA report in the library and so far it looks just as expected. I know he generated it from FudsChem, so it matches everything here in the tool, which is helpful. All of the review questions look like they were updated like I requested. Connor and I changed the X qualifiers to final qualifiers during our meeting. He already screened the event and took care of errors, so I'm feeling ready to approve this. I'll head over to the Event Approval Unapproval tab and click Approve Event. Approving automatically creates an ESED file for me to transfer over to eChem. I've got the eChem drop site folder set up on my computer, so I'll save the file there and it should process overnight. The event is successfully completed. Next, we'll be able to run final reports to support decision-making at the site.
For those of you watching, thank you for being here with us. We go over many topics from this video in greater depth in our tutorial videos, linked in the description. Don't forget to subscribe to the FudsChem YouTube channel for more tutorial videos. If you have questions or comments, feel free to contact us at fuds.support@synaptics.net. Thank you.